Hello guys, welcome to my channel Beautiful Lands. If you are new on my channel, subscribe it and hit the bell icon for more videos like this. Now let's go back to our topic. So today we will discuss the top 10 tourist attractions in Rome. The Eternal City breathes history. There are many interesting places to visit, so it is difficult to choose the top 10 attractions and tours in Rome. On every corner, there is a surprise, a monument that will undoubtedly leave you speechless. Plan your tour to the beautiful capital of Italy. Number 1 is St. Peter's Basilica. St. Peter's Basilica is the most impressive church you will ever see. St. Peter's Basilica is the largest church in the world, with a dome 42 meters in diameter, reaching 138 meters in height. The building's opulent interior and exterior are indescribable, and there are stored artworks by great masters such as Michelangelo and Bernini. To complete the tour, it is worth going up to the dome and enjoying the view of St. Peter's Square and seeing the tombs of St. Peter and all the popes of history, which are found on the floor of the basilica. Number 2 is Colosseum. In Rome, there is no shortage of impressive buildings, but the Colosseum is the most amazing of all. Although in ruins, this structure never fails to impress the millions of tourists who visit Rome each year. Even if you prefer not to see it inside and see how this building worked during its peak time, you will surely not regret seeing it from the outside, as well as the Arch of Constantine, which is next door and is also very beautiful. Don't forget to visit the building at night too, as the lighting is quite a sight. Number 3 is Trevi Fountain. The Trevi Fountain is at the end of the Aqua Virgo, an aqueduct built in 19 BC that carries the water of a natural spring located 20 kilometers from Rome. Listen to the sound of the water approaching the fountain. It gives a very special sensation, and the size and beauty of the place will certainly leave you open-mouthed. Don't forget to toss a coin over your left shoulder or 4 coins into the fountain. It really works. Number 4 is Roman Forum. The Roman Forum was the beating heart of Imperial Rome. The Roman elections were held there, and it was where the Senate met. The Forum may seem like a disorganized collection of ruins to those who know little about the history of the place, but with a little imagination, you can see and feel and imagine what daily life was like for the Romans in ancient Rome. The arches are the best preserved structures, and they are a sight. Number 5 is Pantheon. Built over 1800 years ago, the Pantheon is simply breathtaking. The building was built as a temple of worship to various pagan gods and has an incredible oculus, a circular opening in the ceiling that was the only source of light and provided the observation of the sky. The mysteries of the construction of the Pantheon were recently revealed, and its 43-meter diameter dome remains the largest dome in the world. It is definitely one of the best tourist attractions in Rome. Number 6 is Piazza del Popolo and Villa Borghese. The Piazza del Popolo is a large oval square near one of the most beautiful parks in Rome, the Villa Borghese. On the north side of the square, you will find the Porta del Popolo, which leads to the Via Flaminia, a road built in 220 BC to connect Rome with the Adriatic Sea. In the center of the square, there is an original Egyptian obelisk, brought from the Temple of the Sun by Augustus in 10 BC to appreciate the beauty of the square from a privileged view. You should look for the stairs that lead up the hill behind the huge marble statues. The climb is a bit strenuous, but the view from up there is worth it. Be sure to walk to Villa Borghese to enjoy some of the natural beauty of what is arguably the most beautiful park in the Eternal City. Number 7 is Castel Sant'Angelo. Sant'Angelo Castle, on the banks of the Tiber River and a few minutes from St. Peter's Basilica, is one of the tours of Rome that you will not forget. Built by Hadrian in 123 AD to be his mausoleum, the building was transformed into a residence and even a papal fortress. It was here that Pope Clement VII took refuge in 1527, and there is a tunnel that connects the Vatican with the castle. Today, the monument houses the National Museum. Number 8 is Palazzo Vittorio Emanuele. Built in 1861 as a symbol of the unification of Italy, the Palazzo Vittorio Emanuele is a huge white marble building, which impresses with its size. Despite not being considered by the Romans to be the most beautiful buildings in the city, the palace is worth visiting, since the view from the top of its staircase is beautiful, and inside, there is the Museum of Roman History, which is free. Number 9 is Vatican Museum. The church seemed to forget that it shouldn't be flaunted when the Vatican City, and especially the Vatican Museum, was built. With an impressive collection of Roman, Etruscan art and artifacts and the entire collection of gifts that the popes have received during their reigns, it literally drools over the opulence of the place. Do not forget to visit the Sistine Chapel, the jewel of Michelangelo, which, although dark, impresses with its wealth of details. Number 10 is Hadrian's Villa. The villa of the Emperor Hadrian is located 25 kilometers from Rome and was a dream come true for the emperor. The archaeological complex has 300 hectares, and at its peak, it had a theater, baths, swimming pools, libraries, and even a basilica. The servants lived in the underground parts of the complex, so that customers would never see them. Most of the structures are now only fragments, and some buildings and statues have been rebuilt. Without a doubt, it is one of the most impressive and best Bible tours of Rome. Don't forget to hit the like button and leave a comment about your thoughts on this video. Subscribe and hit the bell icon for more videos like this. Goodbye.